Newark Mayor Ras Baraka being taken into custody at an ICE detention center. Baraka and 3 House Democrats say they were visiting the facility to conduct oversight. He is now being charged with trespassing. He has not entered a plea just yet. Janice Yu from our station WABC in New York joins us now with more. Janice, what more are we learning? I mean, we saw some footage of it, but now we have this body camera footage. What are we learning from it?
Hi there. Good afternoon, Phil. So that video, as you can see, is a little bit chaotic, but there are a few things to note in that video. You can see that Mayor Ras Baraka is on the side of the gate where the protesters were. So that's on the public side. It does not appear that he is trying to enter through the gate, but at one point you do see those federal agents around him in all of that chaos. It appears they are trying to handcuff him, and then he kind of goes out of frame. But from the other videos, we know that they brought him back through the gate onto the property. And in the back, there's a woman in the red blazer. She's a congresswoman, one of 3 who was joining Baraka at that site. You see her in the middle. There's an agent on one side, another person in a suit in the other, and she's just kind of being pushed back and forth. Now, there were allegations that Baraka, as well as the Congress members who were here on site, were trying to push their way, trying to storm into the detention center. But from that video, it does not appear that that is the case. Again, there are many angles to this video, but this is what we're seeing from our first look at this body-worn video from one of the agents who was on site.
All right, so what's next for the mayor then?
Yeah, so when we talked to him earlier today, he was defiant. He said that there was no reason for this arrest. He did say his attorney is handling the matter, that he can't really get into specifics. But it's worth noting that he is campaigning for governor of New Jersey. So he says he does not know how this is going to impact his campaign, but he does say that he will return to this facility when the time comes. He has actually sued this facility for not having the proper permits and inspections done in order to house undocumented immigrants. So he says that fight will continue.
Janice Yu from WABC in New York. Janice, thank you.
We ask them to obey our laws, to obey the policies and rules here in the city and the state of New Jersey, not to run roughshod over the Constitution of the United States, the Bill of Rights, the 4th, the 5th, the 14th Amendment, that everybody on this soil deserves due process.
Tom, he's saying they're the good guys here.
Well, look, he's not very smart. I mean, bottom line is, that's what the facility's all about. This facility's about due process. This facility is where we put illegal aliens, people in the country illegally, first of all. If you're in the country illegally, they're being detained. And they were screaming and yelling about due process and 14 and all this in the Constitution. This is where due process happens. We have to detain them to go through the due process of, sometimes seeing a judge, sometimes they already have final orders. It's ranging removal to their countries, to getting travel documents to their countries, and making sure all the administrative processes are followed. So this is exactly what the facility means. And I'll tell you this, I can guarantee you this facility has higher detention standards than any New Jersey facility. This facility has highest detention standards in the industry. You compare that to any jail in New Jersey, and you'd be shocked how high these detention standards are.
You know, you have members of Congress there as well, and they're arguing that this was a matter of oversight. I want you to listen to what Congressman Robert Menendez Jr. said yesterday.
We were there to conduct oversight. It's a newly opened facility. They want to spin people. This is exactly what they've done their entire administration. They talk about criminals. They're separating families.
Conducting oversight in this manner. Tom.
No, it's not the proper way to do it. There's a proper way to conduct oversight. There's a way to make appointments, go in this facility. You don't break into a facility when a bus full of criminals are being, brought into that facility. This is about the safety and security of the employees. This is about the safety and security of the illegal aliens. And it's about the safety and security of the public. You just don't make an entry that gate. You don't make an unauthorized entry while they're moving a bus of criminals in the facility. There's a right way and wrong way to do it. And look, I've said from day one, you cannot support ICE. You can go ahead and support sanctuary cities, but you can't cross that line. You can't cross the line of impediment. You can't cross the line of knowingly harboring, concealing illegal alien. You certainly can't trespass in a facility that's contracted by the U.S. government to house criminals. That'd be like breaking into, a state prison, not going through the proper protocols. This creates a huge safety crisis, and these elected politicians know that. This isn't about due process. This isn't about constitutional rights. This is about politics. They simply don't want these people removed from this country. They don't want immigration enforcement in this country. And that's what it's all about. They can try to hide it all they want with these protests around the facility, but we can continue to do what we're doing. That facility's got some of the worst of the worst. We're keeping President Trump's promise to the American people that elected him for the sole reason of securing the border and removing these public safety threats from the communities. That's exactly what they're going to do. They can stand out and scream all they want. They can trespass, they'll be arrested. If they impede, they'll be arrested. If they knowingly harbor and conceal, they'll be arrested. We're going to do this job for the American people.
That's how you do it, Jersey! That's how you do it, New Jersey! Let's go! Excuse my language, but lock they asses up, please. Thank you, New Jersey. Ras Baraka, I know he looks like a damn clown right now. I know he's looking stupid. Oh, they got me in handcuffs because I'm trespassing, trying to fight for murderers and rapists and this, that, and the third. Yeah, I'm going to fight for these illegals that's basically terrorizing my city. You are a freaking clown, and it's not just him. I believe it's 3 other lawmakers as well, guys. We're going to get into that in just a second, but I just really want to thank Tom Homan. I'm thanking Tom Homan, Pam Bundy, you on the sidelines right now. I'm sorry. And Kash Patel, you not on the, I don't know, man, you know what? Kash Patel on the sidelines too, guys, and I'm going to explain all that later. But the reason why I'm thanking Tom Homan is because this dude has been the only one that has been consistent when it came to the Trump administration and the illegals. And when it comes down to holding these Democratic mayors and governors accountable, if Tom Homan was in charge, these people would have been gotten their ass locked up. So shout out to Tom Homan, guys. Thank the Lord that this man is well more than qualified for the job when it comes to the border czar, unlike Kamala Harris. But guys, let's just get right to the story. The mayor of Newark, Ras Baraka, yes, the same Baraka from Mortal Kombat, guys. I didn't even know that name could be like real, but anyways, Ras Baraka, the mayor of, Newark, New Jersey, has been arrested due to him trespassing, trying to get inside of an ICE facility. Now they're saying that, it's a public place for people to go inside. I mean, yeah, it is public to a certain extent, though. You're trying to literally break inside of the facility to let out the ICE criminals. Oh, are they sleeping good? Are they eating good? Oh, let's check on them. Let me stop myself right there. But who cares? Who actually cares how these people are sleeping, how they're eating? They're criminals. They're rapists. They're murderers. They are violent. What's wrong with you? They're drug dealers. What else do you want me to say? Ras Baraka, you're an absolute fool, but we can't sit up here and say that he acted alone, guys. 3 lawmakers, Representative Bonnie Watson Coleman, Rob Menendez, and LaMonica McLiver, I believe, of New Jersey, were inside the facility on Friday for what they described as a congressional oversight visit. You were violent. Now think if the Republicans did this. Now, I know you guys are going to say, oh, January 6th. We didn't really harm anyone. Nobody got hurt on January 6th. If I'm just being honest, one person died and they were shot by law enforcement, I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong. But here's the thing, guys. The people, when it comes to this hypocrisy, it's just absolutely stupid. Even when it comes to Letitia James. Like, lady, you did mortgage fraud. You supposed to been in jail. You're accusing the same thing Trump has done. Throughout his whole campaign, you was sitting outside being musty, talking about, oh, we have to lock Donald Trump up and do this and do that, while simultaneously claiming that you live in a whole nother state, while also being the attorney general. And that's what I'm saying, guys. Like, these people are frauds. This is why don't nobody take the Democrats seriously anymore. Nobody takes these people seriously because you guys don't even want to hold your own party accountable for nothing. And look, let me go back to the Pam Bundy thing. Pam Bundy approval rating has officially dropped, guys, and I'm going to tell you why. I'm giving Pam Bundy damn near 2 weeks to release that Epstein client list, because if I'm being honest, guys, I'm going to save this for the next video, but sources is telling me that they shredding documents to FBI. Now, I do know Kash Patel is the lead, the leader of the FBI, but Pam Bundy, you guys are supposed to be working together on this. Now, granted, Pam Bundy did ask for an update, and the FBI did say that they needed another week, or I guess they keep expanding the case for whatsoever reason. And the reason behind that is because they said of unusual circumstances, guys. So we got to remember that. Kash Patel, I can't let you get away with that, bro. But these people like Ras Baraka and them, like, they're absolutely crazy. Why the hell would you try to fight a law enforcement officer who's trying to keep you away from people who would literally kill you or sell you drugs or traffic you in a heartbeat? The Democrats are the party of crime. They're the party of aggression and just chaos. Look what they're doing. These people are really trying to sit up here and say they were being peaceful. How? You basically, so this is basically just is it an insurrection? Is it an insurrection then? Did Ras Baraka commit an insurrection? Didn't J.B. Pritzker just incite an insurrection not too long ago? I believe it was like, a week ago he incited an insurrection? Oh, I was, for peaceful protest. I never called for mass protest, but I am now. Like, dude, you're calling for destruction of your state, though. Your state. What's wrong with you? Like, what's wrong with these people? These people have, first of all, if Black Lives Matter causing $2 billion worth of property damage wasn't already bad enough, now you're inciting more violence. This is just not going to fly with me, guys. But I am definitely rocking with Tom Homan to the wheels fall off, guys. I'm riding with Tom Homan to the wheels fall off. Now, I cannot speak for Pam Bundy at all. You're dealing with one of the biggest known traffickers in the world. This guy is one of the most high-profile traffickers in the world. We're talking about Jeffrey Epstein, by the way. This dude has well-known traffic I'm talking well over 200 underage girls. Underage, so it's like we don't even know the full potential of this guy. And then Pam Bundy talking about, so we have stacks and stacks of evidence and video footage, and it's just so awful, and we're protecting the victims. You don't have to expose the victims. All you got to do is put it on the news and tell us who the hell is on this client list that you were geeking the American people head up about. I don't like inconsistencies, guys. Sorry, just can't do it. Pam Bundy, you got 2 weeks. You got 2 weeks. We're not going to make this video about you, though. But this Ras Baraka dude, trespassing should be the least of your concerns, bro. I would have kept you in that jail. I don't know, but Chicago Police Department need to take some pointers from the police department in New Jersey, because they locking their asses up. It don't matter if you in office or if you're not in office. I believe Ras Baraka is also running for governor too. So yeah, that's going to look very good on his image. But yeah, these people are fools. New Jersey cops, please disguise yourself as some CPD cops. So if Brandon Johnson do or say anything stupid, can you please just lock him up? This is really just what the American people want. We want to see these people behind bars. We want to see these people held accountable. We don't want to see these people getting away with stuff anymore. When it comes to Letitia James, when it comes to Jasmine Crockett, inciting violence. Only one for my birthday is to get Elon. And we're like, shut up. Like, be quiet inciting all of that violence, because if it was a Republican, you guys would, good God Almighty, you guys would literally explode. Your heads would explode because you wouldn't even be able to contain all of the things that you would want to say and do. Because you guys are going to be so quick to call a white Republican man, a Christian, a straight man Republican, racist. That's all they got, ladies and gentlemen. That is, promise me when I tell you, the Democrats don't have a policy plan. I've even been looking into some policies. Believe it or not, these people don't have nothing. These people have absolutely nothing. All they're doing is talking about Elon Musk, Donald Trump, Doge, tariffs, protecting illegals, protecting black people, woke, LGBT. Like, it's the same playbook. It's the same playbook. So these people have learned absolutely nothing. And I'm hoping that it stays that way, because if AOC is the best they got, the Republican Party, we're looking good, guys. We're looking absolutely good, okay? So I don't really have anything else to say when it comes to this stupid ass Mayor Ras Baraka. Why aren't you in Mortal Kombat, by the way? So like and subscribe if Ras Baraka looks like a milk dud, guys. I'll see you later, and I'm out of here. Peace.